Hi guys, so welcome to this video. Just a little disclaimer, if you hear someone mooing in the background, it's not my cat. It's one of my neighbor's cat, and this cat decided to live in our house and we disagree, and she keeps mowing at my door from morning to evening, and she sleeps in my garden at night. It's a real nightmare, this cat. Okay, so this video is going to be a comparison of a dark brown ZLYC after 2 years of use and the new dark brown, and I wanted to make this comparison and also explain how I take care of my rustic looking leather notebooks, or how I do not take care of them depending on what I want. So to my right, this is the new, to my left, this is the old. I received this one with an orange elastic. I just switched them to green, lime green and sky blue. That's one choice, works well. So if we compare these two, it's obvious that the leather that they are using now is not the same as the one that I got. So if you enjoy my first review of this one, know that you will not get the same type of leather with the new one. Totally different. This one shows dark spots, but I think that's something a bit weird about this one. It should not look like this, so there's something that's wrong with this one. Let's compare the other twos. So these ones look a lot more similar. To be honest, when I received the one on the left, it looked a lot more like this one. This is a waxed leather. It's like the wax from a candle. I have no idea how they do this, but it's treated and it's very waxy. And on your hands, let's see, let me take a paper. Yeah, okay, with little handkerchief. So let's show you. Here, you've got no trace, very little. And here, yeah, you've got a lot more. So it's a product that they use on it, and it comes off after a while. Okay, but it's very waxy. Sometimes it is not as waxy as this, but it is pretty waxy, which is the reason why it shows marks very easily. And it's also the reason why you can make these marks disappear by just running a paper on this. Okay, so it has disappeared, but it shows marks. As you can see, it shows marks even now from the paper. Also, you should never use this to make your marks disappear. So the wax will come up a bit and the leather will change. As for the inside of the leather, that's a red-brown kind of hue. Okay. So, what's the difference between these two? Because as you can see, they look different. They were exactly the same and they look different. The difference is this. Okay. That's a crème essentielle Grison Paris. That's für alle Farben, for all colors. It's a kind of leather care product, okay? And you use only a drop of this on a notebook. You do not put the drop on the notebook. You use how would you say? A piece of cloth, and you put 1 or 2 drops on this, and then you go around like this on your leather. This was very, very dry, and I wanted it to get to not get so dry. Right, so right, this one, as you can see, was waxed a lot more than the back of this one. It's totally different. So this one was taken care of, so it looks a bit different, but you still have the pull-up effect. Okay, and this one has not been waxed. I expect this one to change. Okay, so that's my son on the medal. He was 4 or 5 years old on this one, I think. Let's put that aside. This one was not taken care of. I really wanted to look rustic, and the difference it makes, since I keep rubbing this part all the time, it gets like this. I don't know, I have no idea if my camera is going to catch it, but it looks a lot more shiny and it looks a lot better. So once the wax start coming off, if you rub that leather, it shows a few shiny parts. So after years of use, it should all look like this little bit that you have here, which is the most used part of my notebook. And it should look like this, and it's a lot nicer than what you originally get. So this one is not getting taken care of, but as you can see, it becomes dry. The first thing it does is when the wax comes off, it looks dry in some parts. So what I will do is polish. It's a lot nicer actually than taken care of. I would rather polish that leather than nourish it with anything. And it's starting to change a lot these days. As you rub your fingers on it, or you use it, or you scratch it, and then yeah, it becomes a lot more shiny and polished. So that's one way of doing it. You can either nourish the leather, but the color is going to change. That's the problem with doing this. Also, it will smell like this. Or you can just let it get old and have this difference. As you see, it's a very rustic looking leather. It's not the best quality that you will find, but it does take time fairly well, in my opinion. So that's it for this comparison. I hope this was useful. I hope it gave you an idea of what a ZLYC will look like with time. This one needs to age a bit more. It's just in transition between this look and this more polished look, which you actually see here. But it will shine beautifully in a few years.